What if every crush, every heartbreak, every whirlwind romance you've ever had, is just a trick your brain is playing on you? Think about it. From the first time your heart skipped a beat around someone, to that late-night obsession over a text that never came back, you've been convinced it's love. But what if it's not actually love? What if it's something way more interesting, and way more confusing? Our brains are basically prediction machines. They store every pattern of past experiences, every fear, every tiny joy, and then compare it to the present. When someone enters your life, your brain scans their behaviors, consciously or unconsciously, and says, "Oh, I've seen this before. I know what to expect." And suddenly, your heart races, your stomach flips, and your mind is obsessed. You call it love. But it's actually your brain replaying old emotional patterns. Ever notice how you tend to fall for the same type of person over and over? It's not a coincidence. It's literally your brain saying, "Ah, familiar chemical highs. I like this, let's do it again." Your brain is chasing patterns, not people. And you're along for the ride, thinking it's fate. Even that first love feeling. The intensity, the obsessive daydreaming. Your brain can recreate it anytime. Not because that person is magical, not because the circumstances are perfect, but because your neural circuits remember the emotional cocktail so vividly, it feels like the same love all over again. Heartbreaks are the same story. Cortisol spikes. Dopamine crashes. Adrenaline surges. Your body thinks you're in danger. It tells you, this person is your everything. And you believe it. But really, it's just your brain reacting to familiar chemical rhythms. Here's something crazy. Sometimes the people who make us feel the most alive, the most desperate, the most obsessed, aren't actually the right ones for us. They're just the ones whose patterns perfectly match the old scripts our brain keeps replaying. Drama, unpredictability, emotional roller coasters, it all feels intense, exciting. Real love. But it's really just familiarity wearing a mask. And the scary part? You carry these patterns into every new connection. You unconsciously expect the same highs, the same lows, the same chaos. And when it doesn't show up exactly the way your brain remembers, you panic. You label it as failure or heartbreak, instead of recognizing it as evolution. Your brain learning, testing, replaying. Now imagine if you could see through it. Notice when your body and mind are reacting to old patterns, rather than the actual person. Would love feel less magical? Maybe. But it could also feel safer, smarter, more conscious. Because understanding this doesn't kill romance. It doesn't take away passion. It gives you a cheat code. A way to finally break cycles, to choose your relationships consciously, to separate chemical addiction from real connection. Next time your heart races or your stomach flips around someone, pause for a second. Ask yourself, is this person amazing, or is my brain just showing me a rerun of something I've felt 100 times before? And if you can do that, even for a moment, you might just change everything about the way you love. Think you're in love, or is your brain just playing tricks? Like it. Subscribe. And share this with your fellow love-struck friends.